Well, she can have the Stephen Johnson syndrome on the floor. Anaphylaxis with a bag of bottle rockets. All the way he spun his butterfly wrist, all 6 his phalanges with a bag of tangerines in his back pockets. Well, after that, he recycled his vitamins and started to leave scars on the corners of his eyes. And through the white-out revelation shame, he saw no stars, even underneath the wide Ohio skies. She's a suffering reason in a Teflon alabaster jacket, quilted from the finest fiber, special fiberglass and flower screens. It starts to read them himself, a short, sarcastic, rocky, rabble, rousing babble around the table, people to the power. For what? For what? For what it's worth? If it was gonna kill you, boy, it would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth? There's no more looking back, it's looking up or looking down. With a map to every victim of his love and a tattoo of a blue jay on his face. Everywhere he moved his vitals as you lie and let his family cry a hymn out in Hungarian harmonic. Well, they cocked his noggin through his stroke and sang for all mankind. Happy birthday to the succulents, I'll die your hydroponics. His pitch was a earnestness, your palpitation set the beat. His vagus nerve, a Turk said not an axle hitch, a carrot man. He wondered if the good Lord Jesus charged cancellation fee. Off with his aim, on and on. He dipped his wits right by the roads. For what? For what? For what it's worth? If it was gonna kill you, boy, it would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth? There's no more looking back, it's looking up or looking down. Into a new mind, in a flea-bitten tub-ring paradise, a queen-size suite at a Wyndham Micro Telecano Lodge, Red Roof Inn, whatever, outside Richmond, Virginia. I curled up with an old soul-time softcore porno and flipped through my phone for a few hours. Bought myself a bag of Swedish fish and a fistful of chocolate-covered cherries and a pack of Marlboro Next for $3.90 at the bodega by the Waffle House. I spun my eyes over the beautiful floral arrangements, tessellating and blooming in the stucco on the wall through my webbed optical nerves. Anything, I figured, to keep my mind off of those goosebumps that were rising and throbbing and manipulating themselves into whatever shape I supposed that I could fear the most, and threatening anaphylaxis and asphyxiation with every sharp inhale that I took. And I weighed out the pros and cons as I sat deep down in that fly tap ashtray, weighing out the pros and cons, and weighing out the pros and cons, and weighing out the pros and cons of every last rotten pulse. It was either Wilmington, North Carolina, or the nearest hospital. For what? For what? For what it's worth? If it was gonna kill you, boy, it would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth? There's no more looking back. No, there's no more looking back. No. For what? For what? For what it's worth? If it was gonna kill you, boy, it would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth? There's no more looking back. It's looking up or looking down.
My name is Will Wood. I was conceived in the